Hello everyone, my name is Steve Samuel from Design Visionaries, and today I have a post that is indicative of the fact that there are these legacy commands that you would know if you used the tool for many, many years, but you wouldn't know if you were a new user of the tool. So I have a little piece of geometry here. I started with a sphere. Just a regular sphere command. And then I shelled it out. You know, when you shell, you can do an open shell or a closed shell. So in this case, it was a closed shell because it's a sphere. So if I Control H, you can see that I wanted to hollow it out. But I didn't have a face for that shell to come through. So that's why it was a closed shell. Then I did an algorithmic feature. The algorithmic feature is so powerful, and just to show you how simple it was, I will. Let's see, how do you edit with rollback, edit definition. Here we go. I'm going to edit the definition of the algorithmic feature, and you can see there's a face block, a hexagonal grid block, and an output block for the curves. And my count in U is 30 and my count in V is 10, angle factor 0.25, and away you go with some curves. That would be very, very hard to do without the algorithmic feature, and very easy to do with the algorithmic feature. Then I did a divide face. The divide face basically takes all of those curves and creates surface patches for each curve. So if I Control W and I hide all the curves, you can see that the spherical surface is now broken up into a bunch of hexagons and some other weird shapes over here. It's not all hexagons, but it's basically hexagon. Then once divided, I started to thicken individual faces. Thicken. So as you can see, what I'm making here is cutters, right? So after I made the thicken faces, then I offset the faces by -0.7, so that the little cutters would be inside of each hexagonal patch. Okay, so I did that. Then I patterned them in a circular fashion. Pattern. There we go. The top is like the bottom, so these patterns, there's 15 of each cool shape. Let's see, I think I needed one more. There we go. So now I've got the pattern around the equator, and then I just mirrored all the little cutters, all the little doodads. Okay, and then once I mirrored them, I subtracted them all. I just did a subtract, just like that, and when I pattern featured, I grabbed some of the curves, so I'll hide those for you. Control W. Whoa, what's that? Anyway, now let's get rid of the sheet bodies. Control W. Sheet bodies. Okay, so now I've got a piece of geometry, but it has all of these surface patches still, and I want it to be one big smooth surface. And so now the join face command, join face, it is a legacy command. Here it is. It says legacy joins faces on a body. So if you've split a bunch of faces for whatever reason, and now you want them to come back, you use this join face command, and it really works well. So as you can see, when I say join face, oops, yeah, to join face, you just select all the faces, and see that? They become one big smooth face. So that's the new command. Then I did it again. I did a divide face right here at the top. I wasn't happy with the way this top was. I wanted to cut those out too. So then I did the thicken. Then I did the offset region. I just offset all of those faces. Then I did a pattern. Then I mirrored that, see? So they're on both sides. I subtracted. And then I had this little piece of, I'm going to call it a surface patch. I didn't want a separate surface patch. So then I used the join face. The only way that I know to get to the join face command is to type it in here. It's not on a menu that I've been able to find. And it's just a lucky thing that I remembered that command from the days when I used to use it. And the days, I don't remember what version of NX Siemens decided to take that away. But it's a legacy command, and I still use it. I think it's really powerful. Anyway, there you go. If I hide my coordinate systems and my points, and there's my finished solid, which is really cool. I think I'll print it out now, 3D printed. Thank you. Again, my name is Steve Samuel from Design Visionaries. Please like and subscribe if you liked this video. If you didn't like this video, just don't tell anybody. Take care.